in your marriage is determined by white supremacy and not by the two of you. I didn't say 9%, I said 90%. White supremacy can make a relationship fall apart anytime it gets ready. White supremacy is making it very difficult for a relationship to even get started because now it takes a white man working and a white woman working to have a middle class income. So who is going to be out of a job? You see, but people will say, Dr. Welsing, why are you always talking about racism? Dr. Welsing, am I supposed to tell my child about racism? I don't want to discourage my child. Do you all understand? If we don't understand what is coming at us, they have a right to say, we don't have any intelligence. Because we're fumbling around. It's just like if you didn't know what football was about and you were on the football field. Somebody who knows the game would say, what's that idiot doing? They simply don't know the rules. They don't understand how the game is played. They are not, therefore, doing the correct thing in order to score. So white supremacy knocks large numbers of black men out. Let's stop talking about prisons and start talking about concentration camps. 3 strikes and you're out. Do you understand? Remove all of the men and the women are a pushover. But if you remove the men, if the men are comfortable with being removed, then you have a situation like we have in the District of Columbia where the teachers will say large numbers of black male children in the elementary school do not know how to go to the toilet as men. Isn't that heavy? Who's going to show them? Grandmother? Mother? Auntie? White supremacy knows exactly what it's doing. Can we win this tournament? See, now I feel the vibe is kind of down, like I don't think we can. We can, people. See, we can if we will to do so. We're the majority people on this planet. Now, anybody who doubts it, just go and look in the mirror and say, I'm going to get unpsyched from thinking that I'm genetically deficient in terms of intelligence. I used to ask people, how many people would like to have a Mercedes in this audience? Tell the truth and shame the devil. How many people think it's a nice car? Right. Okay. Now, how many people think the person sitting next to them can make a Mercedes? Right. The truth is going to set us free. How many people think the person next to them can make toilet paper? If we had that percentage of people who were genuinely believing that they can produce whatever they want, would we be talking about we don't have any jobs? See, you got to follow the logic and don't deceive yourself. We have been taught, programmed, somebody else has to give us a job. If they don't make a job, we don't have a job. But we are getting ourselves free from the deception imposed by other people and how we learn how to deceive ourselves. We've got to be able to face what is actually in our computers. We have been taught, I can't, you can't, he, she, or it can't, we can't, you can't, they can't. How many times have you heard, you can't do that, we can't do that, he can't do that, she can't do that? This is programming, hundreds of years on the plantation, being beaten, being whipped. And since the plantation, laws that say you can't do this and you can't do that. And then after the laws were changed, we want to still have them into a can't mode. And so we will throw some drugs out there at them. We're stressing them enough to need some medication. Now we'll put this out there and it'll be another chain, hoping that they won't break free and threaten white genetic survival. So we have to look at this. Well, what can we do? Because I say that is critical. Little children need a male and a female parent that are functioning together. A father who loves a little girl is one of the best brakes on boy craziness. You know what boy crazy is? Longing for father, and father not being there. So the little girl has to convince herself that some boy likes her. Do you all understand? See, don't feel bad. We're at home looking at what has happened to us. We've got to look at it so we can change it and make it what we want it to be. Another parent this week going through a divorce, acrimonious relationship. We're sitting in the courthouse. The mother said, my daughter said to me, she's talking to me and her attorney. My daughter said, Mommy, I think I'm going to grow up and be a lesbian. This is 12. The mother said, what? She said, a lesbian. The mother said, well, why would you say that?